Hello and welcome to Haste Hobbies. Today we will be painting Bluebird from Batman Gotham City Chronicles. Bluebird has already had her mold lines removed and received a cold color zenithal prime, that is gray to white highlight. She has also received a white dry brush. These steps are outlined in more detail in the video linked above. On to the painting. I am beginning with Citadel Contrast Guilliman Flesh for skin tone. Though in retrospect, I think I should have painted darker colors first, as that makes correcting mistakes much easier. If I've laid down a dark contrast color and accidentally get a bit of a brighter color on a dark area, it barely shows up. Whereas if I get a dark contrast color on an area that I've already painted with a lighter color, it's much harder to clean up. If I go back to reestablish the base coat color over that mistake area, I paint over just the spot where I made the mistake, and then repaint on the lighter contrast color, it's going to clash with the color around it. It's going to be uneven, not blend right in smoothly. For Bluebird's blue areas, I'm using Akhelian Green. Contrary to the naming convention for this Citadel contrast paint, it is very blue or tealish turquoise to my eyes, and I think it fits the product art for Bluebird quite well. Again, in keeping with the art, I'm going to be painting the gloves blue, but leaving that little rectangle near the wrist white. And I'll also be painting the mask blue and some of the stripes on the gun. She has a small blue element on her chest, and one of the front tufts of her hair is also the same blue color. For Bluebird's bright pink hair, I'm going to be using Citadel's contrast Volpus Pink. I'm using Citadel contrast Basilicanum Grey for all of the straps, belts, bags around her waist, as well as her gun. I'm going to be using black for the clothes. And finally, I'm using Citadel Contrast Black Templar for all of her clothes. I'm being especially careful not to spill this over into any of the other areas that I painted, because if I do get Black Templar on those areas, it will be difficult to fix. The final step before sealing this model is to get the base painted up. I'm using P3's Thamar Black. It's a very opaque paint with good coverage for the base of the Mini. It's going to take about 2 coats to get it as black as I want it to be. I'm using a large brush to speed this process up, but it has a very fine tip, and I'm being careful not to ruin any of the work that I did on their feet. The fine tip helps with this. And that's about it. This is how she turned out. Painting this Mini took about 23 minutes. That doesn't factor in the time spent prepping and priming, but that was only a few minutes. 23 minutes is pretty good, but I want to get faster. If you want to see more Batman speed painting vids, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications. I'm going to be painting through the whole first scenario. Thanks for watching.